Welcome to episode 51 of the Herb Man T podcast, where I am your host, Herb Man T. And today's topics will be IBS and seizures. But first things first, if you want to support the podcast, head over to the shop, get you some ebooks and also some merch, cool shirts, mug. Bada bing, bada boom. Hope all is well on your end. Recently, I just started working on trying to fix the quality of this webcam here. Right now, it's like, I think I turned it. Oh, it's off right now. Yeah, right now it's all zoomed in and stuff. So after this episode, I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. Well, at least attempt to fix it. You know, always doing something, right? Also, if you want to support the podcast, head over to patreon.com/HerbManT. See if I can put that up there for you real quick. Patreon.com/HerbManTizzle. HerbManT right there with that lovely looking guy. Yours truly. All right, X that off so I don't get confused. All right, let's get this party started. Irritable bowel syndrome is a common disorder that affects the stomach and intestines, also called the gastrointestinal tract. Symptoms include cramping, abdominal pain, bloating, gas, and diarrhea, or constipation, or both. IBS is a chronic condition that you will need to manage long term, they say. All right, just in that one paragraph alone, I can trail off into different things. For example, symptoms include cramping. So what is cramping? Tightening of muscles. So the involuntary tightening of muscles. And herbs that are great for that would be your antispasmodics, or you can even say carminative herbs or relaxant nervine herbs. Some examples would include, bring up that ebook again. So some carminatives, you have lemon balm. Well, herbs that have a carminative action, you have peppermint, lemon balm, chamomile, and rosemary, just to name a few. And then also you have relaxant nervines. See if I have it on here as well. I should. Let me find the nervine section. I was browsing my ebook because it's been a while since I looked into it, but I'm going to start referencing it a lot, as well as doing some more updates on it. Yeah, so relaxing nervines again, lemon balm, chamomile, as well as lavender, relaxing nervines. And it's just that they relax the nerves so they can help get rid of those cramps in a way. So you have cramping on one end. So you got the carminatives, you have chamomile, also abdominal pain. So for this, you can look into your analgesic herbs. Depending on, the severity of the pain. You have the original source of aspirin, white willow bark, that can help to reduce pain or abdominal pain. And again, the relaxant nervines can help because when dealing with pain, nerves, something is pushing on the nerves, sending you this sensation of discomfort. So you receive it in your brain, you get this signal, oh, something's hurting, and you want to bend over and, soothe that pain with your hand. Bloating, gassy, so some great herbs for that would be carminatives. So going back to the chamomile, even the lemon balm have a carminative action. And then diarrhea or constipation, of course, you want to look to your colon. Something's for when talking about diarrhea, something is not being absorbed properly. So you can look into your bulking laxatives, such as marshmallow root. And when dealing with constipation, you could look into your stimulant laxative like Cascara sagrada or yellow dock root. Now, the herbs I mentioned, whether it be the chamomile, the yellow dock root, if you're constipated, or even not chamomile. I'm trying to think here. So chamomile can literally cover your cramping, abdominal pain, as well as your bloating. And then if you're constipated, check out some yellow dock root, or if you have diarrhea, look into marshmallow root. Now, the problem or the solution doesn't stop there just with 2 herbs or 3 herbs. understand that if you're having a irritable bowel problem, you could be having an issue with your adrenal glands as well. Your adrenal glands control your autonomic nervous system. Your adrenal glands also, and the autonomic nervous system controls a function known as peristalsis, or the involuntary muscle contractions that goes on through your gastrointestinal tract. And this is what pushes the food down through your esophagus and basically out through your anus. So your adrenal glands can become weak. So not only are your adrenal glands responsible for this autonomic nervous system's function, it is also a part of your endocrine system. So it deals with some type of hormone imbalance as well. It also deals with energy. So if you're really fatigued, if you're really tired, you most likely have an adrenal gland weakness. So we're talking about an IBS problem, or a digestive system problem. I have a whole section of herbs that can be used to benefit the digestive system. Right here, whether it be Cascara Sagrada, again, chamomile, ginseng, that's a powerhouse. And because that's a powerful herb, do your research before using herbs. Irish moss, sea moss, marshmallow root, meadowsweet, peppermint, myrrh, and much, much more. So kind of trailed off into outer space over there. So, but bringing it back in, hopefully I bring it back in. Digestive system problems. Of course, you can use multiple herbs. You can use something for the stomach. Marshmallow root is great for your entire gastrointestinal tract. This would include your esophagus, your stomach, your large and small bowels. So one herb can have multiple actions. You won't just be limited to the herbs I'm mentioning. It's important to know the actions. It's important to know where you are going in terms of fixing the issue. When looking at correcting, healing, reversing this problem of irritable or of your bowels being irritated, you must think holistic. Of course, you want to focus on the foods you are consuming, but also understand how the body works. Again, the adrenal glands supports the function of your digestive system, so you must focus on your adrenal glands. The adrenal glands are a part of your endocrine system, so you must look at the entire endocrine system. The endocrine system is involved with utilization. What else is involved with utilization? Your nervous system. Oh, the adrenal glands is considered one of the brains, or one of the controllers of a part of your nervous system, the autonomic nervous system. Oh, wait a minute. The adrenal gland sits on top of your kidneys. The adrenal glands influence your kidneys. Oh, wait a minute. The kidneys, your kidneys help to push out your lymphatic waste or your cellular waste, contrary to popular belief, opinion, whatever. So holistic. So you want to look at the body and work on it as a whole. Again, abdominal pain, cramping, nervous system. The nervous system is what? Systemic, head to toe. Your lymphatic system, the lymphatic waste I mentioned earlier. What is that? Systemic, head to toe. Your cardiovascular system, the blood, is what? Systemic, head to toe. All of the cells, all of the organs, all of the tissues in your digestive system, they need blood to feed the cells. They need the nerves so the cells can move, and they need the lymphatic system so the cells can push out their waste. Seizures. Let's talk about seizures. A seizure is a sudden, uncontrolled burst of electricity. A seizure is a sudden, uncontrolled burst of electrical activity in the brain. It can cause changes in behavior, movements, feelings, and levels of consciousness. Having 2 or more seizures at least 24 hours apart that don't have a known cause is considered to be epilepsy. So you could say that, you could argue there are one of the three, all of the three, a combination of the three problems whenever you're having an issue. 1, it could be genetics. 2, lymphatic stagnation. And 3, what you eat. Yes, what you eat matters. If you don't believe me, go and consume dirt. Go outside right now and just eat a bunch of dirt as much as you want, and you're going to see it will affect you. All right. So if you eat food that is poor in nutrition, you're going to feel it, unless you have strong genetics and you can just endure that crappy diet for so long. But if you notice, your grandparents or great grandparents can eat whatever you're eating today and not have a problem. So great grandparents, they're doing well. Grandparents, they're doing okay. Parents, not so much. You pretty much crapping out. And then your children, all hell broke loose. As you can see, everybody has been eating the same thing, but it's beginning to affect the generation, post generation, if I'm saying that correctly. It's affecting the later generation. And as a species, humans are getting weaker and weaker and weaker, mainly because what are we choosing to put into our bodies on top of stress in our day-to-day relationships. But let me bring it back to AMP stuff and herbs. So seizures, electrical, you must focus on the nervous system. When talking about the nervous system, you got to look at your brain. You must look at your glands as well, specifically the hypothalamus and the adrenal glands. But again, holistic, your nerves, they need blood to feed them. Blood carries that nutrition to them. They also need the lymphatic waste to move. They also need the lymphatic system to move the waste out. So the nerves need blood and lymph. When you're talking about the main eliminatory organs, you got your colon, you have your skin, and also you have your kidneys. So you must make sure all those are functioning well so you can eliminate. Because if you are having a neurological problem, if you're having seizures, most likely 9.99999 times infinity out of 10, you're having an elimination issue. You must eliminate waste first, or you must eliminate the waste so that the cells can do what they want, and that's heal. But herbs you can use for the nervous system would have an action known as nervine. All right, whether it be skullcap, bacopa, skullcap. It's a nervine, strengthens a depleted nervous system. It's a tropho-restorative. So skullcap is a tropho-restorative. So is St. John's wort. It's a tropho-restorative. Rosemary is great for bringing circulation to the brain to help get blood to the brain. Ginkgo leaf is another great one to help bring blood to the brain, but really it can help to promote circulation all throughout the body, and that's ginkgo leaf. It's best to use that in tincture form to potentially get the anti-inflammatory effects it has. I mean, blue vervain is a great one too. It's also great for the digestive system. So blue vervain is great for the nerves as well as the digestive system. And one of my favorites is oat straw. I just got some tops in today. Yeah, I've been working. It's a little messy over here. I'll fix it. Yeah, some oat tops. Probably hard to see that. Good stuff right there. I usually just use oat straw, but it's great for relaxing the nerves, balancing the emotions. Also, nice little calcium supplement. Wink, wink. Calcium, right? Can't wait to play that back and see that face. So, seizures. Some of the best herbs for seizures would be relaxant nervines. Relaxant nervines. Let's go back to the ebook. Again, I'm going to be referencing this a lot, just getting faster and faster. So relaxant nervines or nervine relaxants. They relax or tranquilize the nerves. Of course, if you use them too much, then, you know, your nerves are going to be a little too relaxed. It's going to be a little slow. So lemon balm, chamomile, lavender, some great relaxant nervines, going back to using relaxant nervines for, you can say, IBS problems or irritable bowel problems to help reduce cramping, to help reduce abdominal pain. But understand, again, if you want to fix, correct, reverse, heal your issues, you must work on elimination. I'll say that again. If you want to fix, correct or heal any problem you have, you must eliminate first. It's almost like you're in a bad crowd, or you have a bad apple in the bunch, right? If you don't get rid of this bad apple, then it's going to affect everyone else, and then everyone else is going to become rotten. Same with your body. If you don't eliminate this waste, it's going to begin to stay in a place you don't want it to. For example, it could stay in your bowels. It begin to cause irritation in the bowels. After irritation, you have inflammation. After inflammation, you have the degeneration of tissues in the body. Now you have the black mucus, kind of start off with the clear, then move over to the yellow, some green, then you move over into the brown, and now you got the black, the degenerative, or the cancer, the cancerous mucus. Yeah, so you must get the waste out. So you must move. That's why a lot of people see great benefits when they start using ginger, because now they're moving the waste out of their bowels. They got so much waste just sitting all up here in the transverse colon, all up here in the descending colon or in the sigmoid, just stuck there, just irritated. And you got these big belly people just walking around. Look at my belly. I get that from drinking a bunch of beer. That's what some of them tell me. Yeah, okay. I mean, I can go on about beer as well and having liver problems. So just understand, everything is connected. You must think holistic when you want to fix the issue. The reason I have this podcast is to inform. Here is the information. Now you go and do what you want with it. There are herbs that can help with the situation you are in, but understand that herbs are for structure, functions, and fluid, and not for names or so-called diseases. They are for body parts. So when talking about seizures, understand that you're talking about the nervous system is not functioning properly. So some herbs that can help with that will have an action known as nervine, skullcap, chamomile, St. John's wort. Do your research, look more into them. Herbs that can be used to help promote the digestive system function. If you're having irritable bowel problems, they have an action known as laxative, carminative, analgesic, demulcent, like the marshmallow root. I don't think I mentioned that before. Or even a vulnerary action. And under vulneraries, you will have demulcents like marshmallow root or slippery elm bark. Even bitters can help if you're not digesting your food properly, such as chamomile can be seen as having a bitter action. Burdock root can be seen as having a bitter action. And many, many more. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you want to support the podcast, head over to patreon.com/HertmanT and subscribe for $7 a month. All right. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, and or night. Peace.